And for that reason, we have a man who is doing pretty well for his age. Alex Brown, how old are you today?
94 years old.
So, what did you do to maintain your health? Anything?
Well, the short answer is just hard work and clean living.
You never. And did you exercise on a regular basis?
Not specifically, but I do try to walk now, at least a half mile or a mile a day.
What kind of work did you do? Was it physical work?
No, mostly mental.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of running a business and doing engineering and communication and whatever it takes to keep a business going.
You're not necessarily happy working at Honeywell. What advice would you give to somebody who maybe isn't happy where they're at, but they have a family and they're about 40? What would you give them advice on?
Well, if they were working for a big company and they're unsatisfied, I would say start up their own business if they have an interest in that part of the business.
What advice would you give to somebody who's 65?
Find a good hobby and pursue it.
Give me some advice on parenting. What did you do well, or what could you advise somebody who has kids? I'll say anywhere in the world. Who would you like to have lunch with today?
Probably President Trump.
How about any past presidents you'd like to have supper with or lunch?
Well, Reagan would have been a very interesting one to me.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Is that something that came to you naturally, or did you have to work at it?
No, I think I've always enjoyed that aspect of it.
How do you maintain a positive attitude? And I'll just say, it's unusual for somebody in their 90s to have a positive attitude. Would you agree with that?
I guess I have to.
I'm just telling you from my observations, when I go to visit places where people who are older are gathered, they usually seem more unhappy than happy. Have you noticed something different? Am I hanging out in the wrong places?
No, I think there are a few negative people wherever you go. And
so how have you maintained? I mean, what is your regimen? I mean, what are you doing? I mean, you said that you didn't smoke. You said you didn't drink. So what other habits did you do that affected your mental state, your attitude?
Oh, maybe not being too assertive in speaking would be one. I don't like to change people's mind hard.
So you're not a guy who likes to argue politics or stuff like that. Is that right?
No, I like hearing politics, but no, I'm not. I keep it up mentally, but don't argue it with people, especially those that I know are going to be feisty about it.
Do you lose your temper often?
Pardon me?
Do you lose your temper?
Try not to. When I was a young man, I kind of got away from me, and so I tried to rein it in where I would not get into a fighting situation or bad temper situation.